Hey guys, it's Fo and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my must-have newborn items. If you're interested, stay tuned. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm here with my co-host Bria. She just finished eating and she is soon about to be down for her next little nap or 2-hour sleep that she does. And she's going to get some tummy time, but for now she's going to join me in making this video on my must-have newborn items. And I'm just going to start with one that I'm actually using right now. This is not going to be in any particular order, but the first one that I really think is a must-have is flannel burp cloths. Now these aren't just your regular fold away burp cloths. I think I have another one here that are kind of thin or whatever. This is a tri-fold burp cloth, and you can fold it 3 ways, but this is a necessity, guys. This is Gerber. 99% of the things that I own are from Gerber children's wear, but this burp cloth is a must-have because it covers up more surface area on you than a traditional burp cloth. Sorry, boo. And when you are trying to burp a child and you have on clothes, obviously you would have on clothes, but you want to cover up the majority of your clothes, this is a must-have item for your newborn. So flannel burp cloths, I will put the link for the Gerber ones because I don't know anyone else who sells this kind, but it's definitely a must-have. The second thing is a baby monitor. Most of the time, I'm not necessarily always in the room with her, but when she's away in the bedroom, in the bassinet sleeping, I want to make sure I have something that I can use to monitor and see what she's doing. The particular monitor that we have is, you okay, baby? Is Hello Baby. And my husband is the techie person in the family, so I left it to him to decide which baby monitor he wanted to choose. He chose this one. I asked him why he didn't get one that you can use on your phone because you can't use an app for this. And his reasoning was he didn't want to have the ability for someone to be able to hack it. Made sense to me. This one tells you the temperature. It is full color, so when the sun is shining in the room, you can see it in full color. Otherwise, it's like a night vision. And it has these little dots at the top that tell you how loud they are in the room. So if she's crying very loud, it'll go all the way to this last dot and turn red. That lets me know that she needs to be addressed, or we need to go grab her or something. But it does the job. We actually have this set up on the actual camera that goes with it. We have set up on a tripod that kind of leans down and sees into the bassinet because we don't have her in her nursery just yet. But this is a easy one. It's portable. You can take it outside and it's still connected. So definitely a baby monitor. The next thing is a boppy lounger. Now there is a boppy and there's a boppy lounger. A boppy lounger is just one that the baby can sit in. We allow her to sleep when we're watching. Obviously you don't want to leave your child in a pillow unattended while sleeping, so we allow her to sleep in that while we're in the room. It's great cushion for her to just lay in. We also use it for tummy time. Now I will say there have been times where I've had to get up in the middle of the night and come in the den area to kind of calm her down, and it makes a great pillow when you have to sleep on the couch in the middle of the night. So it's a great alternative to what most people get is like the DockATot. I've not used the DockATot, but the boppy lounger works just fine for us. She can just lounge around on it, sleep, take a nap, do her tummy time, and it works great for that. The next thing that I'm going to mention is a baby carrier. Baby carrier is a must-have when you want to get stuff done around the house and the baby is kind of fussy, or they just really want to be around you and have skin-to-skin contact. We have 3 different baby carriers. We have a Moby, we have another version called K-Babies, and then we have the actual structured one that comes with like the belt and all that stuff as well. So we have 3 different baby carriers. I use the more sturdy baby carrier when we go outside and go walking, but just around the house I'll use the Moby or the K-Babies version. I will say that I prefer the Moby better because the material is much softer. She was fine in it when she was a lot smaller as a newborn. Now she kind of gets a little fussy with the Moby and she's a bit heavier. So I'm trying to figure out which version I'm going to use, but definitely get a baby carrier if you want to be able to do things around the house while having the baby on you chest to chest. The next thing I'm going to mention is for those parents who aren't using a nursery and who are kind of co-sleeping with the baby. We co-sleep, but not in the bed. She doesn't sleep in the bed with us. She sleeps in a bedside bassinet, and there is one that I would recommend. This is real life, y'all. So the particular brand of bassinet that we use is the Baby Delight bedside bassinet. And basically it has a portion that drops down that you can pull close to the bed, so you can reach over and actually be able to access your baby throughout the night, or you can lift it up as it's shown here, so that when they're in there alone, maybe you have them in the room and you're in the other room and you want to make sure they aren't able to crawl out or anything, you can keep the side up so that they aren't able to get out. It does have a mesh side so that you can see through it. It's a great alternative for us. I will say that you have to have a very low bed in order for it to work correctly, but overall it's a great investment. So the next thing that I wanted to share as a must-have is a changing pad cover. So I'm not talking about the cloth changing pad cover that you put over the actual pad. I'm actually talking about a waterproof changing pad cover that you can use that really comes in handy. And it's great because if the baby pees or poops or throws up or anything like that, it lands on the actual waterproof changing pad cover that's disposable. So all you have to do is grab it, ball it up, throw it in the trash, put another one down. And so we haven't had to wash our actual cloth changing pad cover, I think maybe just one time. But otherwise we just lay down the disposable changing pad cover on top of it, let her do whatever she has to do, and then once it gets wet or anything like that, we'll go ahead and change it out for a new one. So definitely a must-have. Speaking of changing pads, the next must-have I would recommend is a portable changing table. This is something that we did have on our registry. It's not something that you, again, will see on the typical registry list, but a portable changing table. This was super helpful when she was just like a small newborn and we were still doing sponge baths. I could roll the changing table into the bathroom, give her a sponge bath there, and have all of her items there. So the great thing about the portable changing table is that it has shelves, and so we're able to store a lot of her things in there. So her bath items are in there. We have a set of clothes, we have blankets, we have burp cloths, anything that we need in order to just manage her on a day-to-day basis is on this portable changing table. We keep it in our bedroom because she is sleeping there, so we can get up, change her. We have the diapers available there. We have a change of clothes available for her. So everything is available on this changing table that's portable, and if we need to, we can move it anywhere else in the house that it needs to be moved. But it's a great must-have if you're trying to be mobile with your baby, or if you're not necessarily in a nursery just yet and the baby is sleeping in the room with you. A great option is a portable changing table. Speaking of being portable, another thing that I would recommend is a portable bassinet. Now this is an alternative to the Boppy Lounger. With a portable bassinet, they can actually sleep in this. We sometimes let her sleep in it unattended just because it is a bassinet, and it's going to be on a level surface. So if we put it on the floor or if we put it on the table, as advertised on the picture, you can put it in the bed to co-sleep. We don't do that. But when we're out in the living room or the den area, we do put her in the portable bassinet so she can sleep. And she sleeps in it just like she would her regular bassinet. So that is definitely an option. We haven't been able to travel just yet, but if you do travel, it's a great option to have, just to have something that folds out. You can put the baby in, allow them to sleep, and it's just like a regular bassinet. Now, the one thing I will say about this particular bassinet is this bassinet and any bassinet, you do want to get additional sheets. These bassinets do come with their own fitted sheets, but I would recommend buying additional fitted sheets so that when they get dirty, you can just change it out and don't have to worry about not being able to use it because you don't have any sheets on it. So that's a lesson that I did learn. Get extra sheets as soon as possible. The next recommendation that I have is to get a diaper caddy. Now, we actually do not use our diaper caddy for diapers, surprisingly. We use it for her bath items. So we give her a bath every other day in the kitchen. So we have a bathtub that can sit in the kitchen sink. So when I am giving her a bath, I don't want to have to just grab every item piece by piece. So we actually use the diaper caddy to keep her shampoo in there, to keep her body wash in there, to keep her towel, her hooded towel for her to dry, and also keep her bath towels. So this is something that's easy to grab the tub, get it in the kitchen, give her a bath, and get her back into the bedroom, get her dressed, and put her down to sleep. So this is a great option. Even if you want to put diapers in there, it allows you to be mobile. And I think the most important thing with a newborn is having the ability to be mobile so that you can change them anywhere that you are, and you're not just restricted to the nursery or your bedroom. So definitely invest in a diaper caddy. I got mine off of Amazon, I believe. I'll put links to all these items below, and I will also put a link to my blog post that features a little bit more items that I would recommend as well. The next item that I'm going to recommend is a Swaddle Me Swaddle. So when we first had our baby in the hospital, of course the nurses were helping us swaddle her in a blanket. Eventually we learned how to swaddle in a blanket as well. It's definitely a learned skill, but my daughter learned how to get out of the blanket. So she learned how to kick her feet until it came apart. And so we had to get a different kind of swaddle. Thankfully, someone gave us some Swaddle Me Swaddles, and they have been lifesavers. So these swaddles are unique in that they have Velcro, and they pretty much hold the baby in, and then they allow you to still be able to detach the bottom so that you can change them in the middle of the night. But definitely a must-have. One of my friends is having a baby, and this is one item that I just bought her because it is a must-have. When she's in this swaddle, she can sleep. Like, she has no issue sleeping at all. She is comfortable, she is snug, she is warm. The only thing right now, she's still a bit smaller, so she does have a little bit of leg room. She's able to wiggle her legs, and sometimes that keeps her up. So we sometimes double swaddle her with a blanket on top of that. But definitely Swaddle Me Swaddle is great, especially if you just don't know how to swaddle with a blanket. It's a great alternative. My next recommendation is a Hatch Baby night light and sound machine. So this was actually gifted to us from our registry, and it's been so tremendously helpful. So the nightlight especially, she does sleep in the bedside bassinet, but I do like to have a nightlight so that I can look over and see if she's moving around. Maybe she spit up and I need to get her and clean that up. But the Hatch Baby has the nightlight option that makes it so useful. Of course, there's a sound aspect. They have several different sounds that you can choose from. You can even set a schedule for your baby. She's not quite on a schedule yet, but you can set a schedule so that the sound machine turns on and it plays a particular sound at a specific volume, and you can change the color of the nightlight as well. So Hatch Baby definitely is one sound machine that I would recommend. You can control it from your phone, which is great. So if we put her down and leave the room and maybe forget to turn on the hatch, I can just grab my phone, go into the app and turn it on. I can adjust the light, I can adjust the volume, I can change the sound, all that from my phone. So definitely invest in a Hatch Baby sound machine and nightlight. All right, guys, those are my must-have newborn essentials. Not your typical, onesies, diapers, and all. You're gonna need that stuff, but these are the extra things that I think help make transitioning into parenthood so much easier, and you are going to need easy. So those are the things that I recommend. Again, I'm going to leave the link to my blog where I mention additional items that I don't talk about on this video, so you're going to definitely want to read that blog post to get those additional items. I will leave a link for all the items that I mentioned in this video in the description box, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in checking these items out. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.